Hello.
Hello.
And welcome to this week's podcast. And on the podcast this week, it's me, Scott.
Me, Sophie.
Me, Rosina.
James.
James is a bit of a grump because he's on the floor because he needs to be closest to the mic because round one is back to that disastrous weekly quiz. And so far on the leaderboard, we've got in a very respectable third place, Rosina with 3 points. In second place, it's Scott with 10. And in the lead at the moment, controversially, is Sophie with 11. So, James has got an interesting...
It would have been 12 if you got the stage stars question right.
I did get it right. You worded it wrong.
And starting off with controversy, James has got 13 questions, I believe, in this week's
Yeah,
quiz.
unlucky for some, but...
Probably most of us.
Right. We'll just get straight into it. We're swinging right into it. Question 1. Who had the 1985 hit song Saving All My Love For You?
Oh.
'Cause I'm saving all.
I can't sing it.
Why can't she sing it?
I got it.
She's not getting a point.
You don't sound like her anyway, so...
I have no idea.
But
Okay.
has she got... Right. Am I right in saying the surname is... It might not be a girl. Am I right in saying the surname is very difficult to spell and we can get away with...
Yeah, spelling doesn't matter.
Okay.
But you can't just put random letters and say,
No,
oh, I meant to
I
say
know
that.
that.
There's a few silent P's in there.
I think I've got completely the wrong person.
Right, number 2. In the 1963 film The Great Escape...
Sorry, 1963.
Yeah, we know, Sophie. We
So
know.
anyone
Like
of our
Chicken Run.
kids watching this, about 50 years before you were born.
Is that Snow
What names were given to the 3...
White? Is that
I'm
Snow
listening.
White?
I'm listening.
Right, yes,
Do I get a bonus point for listening?
I'm
tempted. I'm on the floor, I'm being interrupted. It's not going so far. Right, in the 1963 film The Great Escape, what names were given to the 3 tunnels?
Ah,
Have you ever seen The Great Escape?
No.
Oh my god.
I've seen The Great Escape, but
Brilliant film.
I wouldn't have a clue what the tunnels were called. No.
Right, question 3. What's a baby seal called?
Oh. Can we have a clue for number 2?
Yeah.
A sensible clue.
Yeah. It ain't any old tunnel.
Right?
It ain't any old tunnel. It's just
It's a
your
Kentucky
average
Fried
tunnel.
Chicken tunnel.
It's just your average tunnel.
It's just your average tunnel. Oh, well, I don't know.
Right. Question 4. How many keys... No.
What was question 3?
What's a baby seal called?
Oh, yeah.
It's not keys. I can't read my own writing. It's legs. How many legs... No, it is keys. No, it is keys. Sorry. How many keys is there on a piano? An average piano. Not an average piano. A normal piano.
Oh, that's a good question. Right, hang on. C, D, E, F, G...
You might be here for a while, Scott. There's your clue.
We count the little black things.
No, Rosina. They're just there for the fun of it.
So we are.
Yes, Rosina.
Oh, hang on. I think you're going to say it's that. But it
Well,
could be
it's
that.
not me. It's Google. Question 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, question 5. What's the square root of 16? This is quite a difficult one.
No, it's
That
not.
is
Yeah,
so
I know it's not.
easy.
I know it's not, Sophie. Sarcasm.
Is that our maths one for this week?
No.
We went from x to
Oh, no,
x
no.
plus
Right.
7y.
The last question will trump you. How many tentacles does a squid have? I said, how many tentacles does a squid have? Question, I don't even know. Who died on the 11th of May, 1981?
Quite a few people, I imagine.
They make it quite easy in the Google, but
They make it quite easy in the Google.
But I just don't want to make it that easy. So who died on the 11th of May 1981?
1980.
Yeah, got that.
Do you? Which is the second largest French-speaking country in the world? Oh, are they actually a country? Okay, I don't know.
Yeah,
Just carry
I know
Hang
what
on.
it is. I know what it is.
Oh, rewind.
No, it is. It is. I'm so bad at geography.
Is it a country?
Yeah, it is definitely a country. Yeah. Right, next one. How many toes does a dog have?
Ooh.
Next question. Which was the first country to win the World Cup?
I just to say, because you won't see this, I've just looked at poor Rosina's face. She's currently on 3 in total, and it doesn't sound like it's going much better this week.
And
I
she's got,
really
got the
think-
square root question wrong.
I honestly, do you know what,
No,
Rosina?
I haven't.
Yeah.
What did you put 4 for number 5?
Yeah.
Right, you're fine.
Right. No, you haven't.
Yes, I have.
What happened to the questions,
for number-
Quizmaster?
Oh, sorry. Next question.
Wait, what was number 10? Oh, yeah.
Who's Quentin Tarantino? Rosina. Brilliant.
Man City player.
No,
Oh
he's.
my God!
I know.
Oh
I'm
my
not saying
God.
because I know.
Alright, Quentin
Quentin.
Tarantino,
Famous director.
really famous director,
Okay.
directed many films.
Reservoir Dogs.
Because
Which
you
of
said
his
it,
films got Best Picture in 1994?
I meant Pulp Fiction, not Reservoir Dogs.
No, Reservoir Dogs is directed by Quentin Tarantino.
Is it? In which one?
Yeah, it is.
Is that because it's the answer to
1994.
that question?
1994, which got Best Picture by Quentin Tarantino. Next question. Which of these Stage Stars shows were not in 2007?
Oh.
Obviously,
Go on.
Sophie isn't very good at this.
Oh, shush.
Peter Pan, Cafe Latte, or Aladdin? Peter Pan, Cafe Latte, or Aladdin?
Not easy.
We've gone on to the last question now. X bracket 1/8 X bracket
Oh, hang
equals
on,
minus
stop. Say again slowly.
X bracket
bracket, 1
/
Yeah,
8
yeah.
bracket equals -3 / 2 comma THEN XISEQUAL.
James, do you know what you're saying?
Yeah, equal. Yeah. I know that.
No,
T-O.
what have you just said at the end? You've just said a load of letters.
Then
X is equal.
to.
Yeah, so 3 over
spelling
2,
it.
then X is equal to
So, can you say the question again,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
without, like,
Spelling
X
the words.
Yeah.
bracket 1 / 8 bracket.
is it 1/8?
Yeah.
Right.
No, 1 / 8. It's not like that, it's like that.
So it's not a fraction 1/8.
No, I don't
Oh.
think so anyway.
Oh.
Well,
It's like
one-
one.
No. If it was on the
slash-
internet,
Yeah.
it would have said that, but
Yeah.
it means 1/8.
Oh,
I'm
1
so
over 8,
glad
sorry.
you're in charge of the
Alright,
questions.
X brackets 1/8
Yeah, close brackets.
equals
Yeah,
-3,
yeah,
another slash again, 2, just normal 2.
yeah.
Then X is equal to what? Either A4, -4, sorry, B4, C 1/4, or D 10. I'll repeat myself. A -4, B 4, C 1/4, excuse me, and D 10, or D 10. And that's the end of that amazing quiz. I had another question, but I crossed it out because just time issues. We'll confer answers now. So, question 1. Who had the 1985 hit song All My Love For You? Rosina Ruth?
Don't know.
Scott Weepret?
Why are you going in a different order here?
Because I know you got it right. Scott
I
Weepret?
didn't know I got it right.
I've put.
Oh.
This is either going to be spectacularly wrong and everyone's going to laugh, or I'm right. Gloria Estefan.
I was laughing at you. Yep, Sophie.
Whitney Houston?
Correct. Whitney Houston.
Was
I thought it was
who's
Mariah
Gloria
Carey.
Estefan?
I don't know.
Who's Gloria Estefan? Sophie?
I don't know.
In 1963, Great Escape, what were the names given to the 3 tunnels, Rosina Rove?
I don't know.
Sophie Alvin,
Tunnel 1, Tunnel 2, Tunnel 3.
Scott Weeper.
I should get the mark for this because of the clue you gave being incorrect. What was the clue you gave?
It's your average tunnel.
It's your average tunnel. So I've said the 3 tunnels are called mean, mode, and median.
Okay.
Oh, clever.
I don't get it.
Clever, but a bit stupid as it's a film. But no, it's...
You said average.
No, you're not getting the point for
Oh,
that.
right, I get it.
You're not
That
getting the
was
point
really
for that.
good,
You're not
Scott.
getting the point
Yeah.
You should write a
One
film.
The
point.
answer is no, Scott. Well, when you say your answers, you're just going to read one less.
Yeah, but you tried that last week and I added one on.
Right, the 3 tunnels is Tom, Dick, and Harry.
Oh, that's,
Just your average Tom, Dick,
that's
and
really
Harry.
good, actually. A good clue.
No, it was a terrible clue.
Okay. Auntie's quiz person. Right, next question. What's a baby seal called, Rosina Roof?
Oh no.
Sophie.
A sealet.
I thought it was a cub.
Nope, it's a pup.
Oh, yeah, it is, yeah.
How many keys on a piano, Rosina Ruth?
25.
Sophie?
I've put 55.
I think it's either 84 or 72.
Well, which one are you going for?
Well, I think the correct answer should be 84, but I think you're going to say 72. But
Okay.
I'm going for 84.
You're close, but you're not close enough. The answer is 88.
Ah.
I thought
Yeah, I got it right.
7 in a scale times 5
It's
is
not 7 on the
35.
scale. Because you've got the black keys
No.
in between.
Then I've said 4. There are 4 others in a scale.
That's on the keyboard.
Okay.
We're
Well,
talking
I
about
didn't get
pianos
it
here.
right. It was just a
Square
guess.
root of 16. Obviously, this is quite a difficult one, Scott.
4.
4, obviously.
4.
Yeah, that's correct. How many tentacles does a squid have? Scott Weeper.
10.
Sophie Alvin.
I put 8.
4.
10 is correct, Scott
How
Weeper.
do you know that?
Tentacles.
Oh, come on. That's a coincidence.
It is a coincidence. It's also a coincidence that I did that question in a quiz 2 weeks ago, so I know the answer.
Who died on the 11th of May 19... You know some of these.
Huh?
Because you've had this quiz.
No, I haven't. I honestly haven't. I promise
You've
you.
printed off a quiz that
Right,
you've...
James, I tell you what, rather than make yourself look really silly on this podcast, ask for my answer for this question before you try and do
Alright,
this.
yeah, that's true. Right, who died on the 11th of May 1981, Rosina Roof?
Don't know.
Are you going to answer any of them, Rosina? Just
I'm
have,
not.
just have a quick guess now, any of them.
Henry VIII.
Oh my god.
1981!
1981. Oh my god. I'm not like. Can we like stop this podcast now? Because I need some.
It was the first person who put me in
I need
my
to
head.
go outside and get some air. No, it wasn't Henry VIII. Amazingly.
I
Sophie?
think he died before this, but my only guess, I'm just going to say Elvis Presley. But I think he might have died in the 70s. No, I'm not too far off. I think he might have died in the 70s.
Just confirm the date with me again.
1981.
Yeah, was it just
The
1981?
11th of May.
11th of May, yeah, thought so. It was Mavis.
What?
Honestly, Mavis, up the road, died 11th of May.
You weren't even alive in
1981.
1981.
I knew you were going to say
No, I know,
something
but
like
somebody told me.
Maybe.
Well, there was nothing. What was that question?
The actual question was what reggae singer died in the 11th of May, but you
Well-
would have got that
that. Bob Marley.
because you would have said Bob Marley.
Yeah,
so
well, we
that's
all
why...
get the point. Right, you can get a point
No
for that.
way! I'm taking the points off of you
Rosina,
now.
you can have a point for
No!
that.
Yay.
We're not allowed it. but
No
you can have a
way!
point.
Why are you laughing at me when I said Elvis Presley? I don't think he died too far off 1981.
Yeah, he did.
You-
When did he
make sure
die?
you take the point for
Huh?
When did he die?
I'm guessing early 70s.
that. 15 minutes in,
It's not
question
too
8.
far away.
Right, question 8. Second largest French speaking country, Rosina Ruth.
Paris.
Oh
Why are you
my
not freezing this?
God.
Question.
The French-speaking country
Country.
of Paris.
You idiot. Country. Paris isn't a country.
And I'm fairly confident that most people in Paris do speak French.
Oh my god. You are literally
Oh no.
so stupid. Right, Sophie.
I think we put James in the quiz next week and
No.
Rosina can write
No,
the quiz
'cause I
and
know
then
one
let's
of
see
these.
who's stupid.
I'm not. I know these.
I know because you got the answers.
Well, I didn't think Mavis died on the 11th of May. I knew Bob Marley died then. Right, Sophie, second largest.
Canada, French Canadian.
Oh, that's good. That's that, isn't it? I put Switzerland.
Canada is correct. Right. How many toes does a dog have, Rosina Ruth?
5.
5 toes.
He's got an odd
One
amount
in each paw and one in his tail.
No, I'm pretty sure it has 5.
I've got 16, 4 on each.
I've got 16.
Wrong. 18.
We've got 5 on the back 2 and 4 on the front 2.
Ask Google, I don't know.
Ask Google, I don't know.
First country to win the World Cup, Rosina Ruth. Think carefully when you answer this.
Argentina.
That's a sensible guess.
Spain.
I've got Brazil or Germany, and I haven't decided which one I want to give the answer as because I'm.
Because I'm fairly confident they're both wrong.
Alright, well, I won't give a definite answer.
Alright, go on then.
Well, what's the point if they're both wrong? I'm not narrowing it down.
Okay, don't narrow it down when you got it wrong.
What's the answer?
Italia. Right. Which Tarantino film, Best Picture, Rosina Ruth?
Don't know.
Sophie?
Reservoir of Dogs.
Oh.
I'm saying Pulp Fiction.
Oh, are you now, Scott? Well, you're correct.
Yes.
I don't understand.
Both very good films, by the way. Which wasn't in 2007? Peter Pan, Cafe Latte, Aladdin, Rosina Ruth.
Cafe latte.
Aladdin.
Can you say the question exactly as you said it, please?
Which play wasn't in 2007?
No, that's not what you said, and people will be able to listen to it back.
Which play wasn't in
He
2007?
can't remember what he said. He quite clearly said which of these stage star shows wasn't in 2007. Now, there were several issues with that question. One, we were called PMTC then, not stage stars.
Sorry, I said, which play wasn't in 2007?
None of them are plays though.
Yeah.
Now, the answer you're looking for is Aladdin, but Cafe Latte was not a stage star show. So actually, Cafe Latte also wasn't a stage star
What is
show in
Cafe
2007.
The
It was a touring show that we did as like an offshoot.
Oh.
Scott, I'm the quiz master, and I didn't realise I'm getting interrogated during this quiz.
You're meant to know the answers. Of course, you're going to get challenged.
Well, what are you saying, Scott?
Can I get a point for Aladdin,
I'm
please?
saying Aladdin.
Wait. You're saying Aladdin?
Yeah,
Have you put down Aladdin?
I've put Aladdin.
Alright, correct. Rosina, with your stitch on eyes. Rosina Ruth, last question, maths question.
C.
C, 1/4.
I don't think it was that. What were the -4, 4, 1/4, and
10.
I think it's either -4 or 4. 4. Hang on.
This will be a little bit awkward if you don't get it, will it, Scott?
No, this is a really difficult question.
It's a really easy question.
Not the way you read it. I've changed it to 1x over 8x equals -1.5. It's going to be. I'm going to say -4.
You're wrong, Scott. It's 4. Shows how we should definitely be a maths teacher. And that's the end of that incredible quiz of this week.
I didn't enjoy that. The other
I
weeks
didn't.
were easier.
Yeah,
Too.
I didn't
Well-
enjoy that.
Scott, if you gave me better questions, maybe I could have made it a bit better. Well, we got some great reactions out of Rona. Rosina. Right, Rosina, what did you get?
2.
2. Sophie.
4.
Scott.
You can't have only got 4.
Whitney Houston. 4. Canada. And Aladdin.
Scott.
2. Oh, because I got the tentacles. I've got 5.
Scott wins this week's quiz. Congratulations to him.
But the biggest loser in the room, James.
By a mile. Okay.
Definitely Rosina. She said Paris was a country.
How many did you get,
And
Rosina?
don't forget, Henry VIII died in
Henry VIII
1981.
died in 1981.
How many did you get in that, Rosina?
2.
2. Which
Goodbye.
brings your weekly score up to 5. And me and Sophie and I drawing on 15.
Yay.
I honestly think
Close.
one week we should get James to be in it and let Rosina do the quiz.
I'm
And then see how easy it is.
I'm an egghead, basically. So there's no point in me doing it because you're just going to lose. Because my
I
score will
know
be
people
yours.
listening, it's tempting to write a different word than egg in front of that, but we'll move on very quickly. So, we are now going on to our weekly quiz.
Mr. Weaver.
Our weekly challenge. And you won't be able to see this. You won't be able to see this, but in front of me I have a bag of marshmallows.
Can I quickly say something?
Go on.
I think we should do it each as opposed to like one person doing it at a time.
Thanks for your input. You're not the quizmaster anymore. So, we're each going to play a game that became popular a little while as a challenge, but we're going to do our version. So, we're going to put a marshmallow in our mouth each time, and we need to say Stage Stars Weekly Challenge. And you need to see how many marshmallows you can fit in your mouth before you either can't say it anymore, or it doesn't make sense anymore, or you give up and choke. So, we'll start with James Peake, the egghead.
I think it's got...
So, James Peake.
Marshmallows were formed in ancient China.
Number
Drink.
1.
Stage Stars Weekly Quiz.
So he said it wrong.
Quiz.
James is out on one marshmallow.
Oh no, Weekly Challenge!
Right.
I mean Weekly Challenge.
Purely for the comedy value, we will let him carry on, but he's already lost.
No.
You going for number 2 or not?
No, we'll do it in a, do like that.
Are you going for number
Each
2
go
or not?
for one
Are you
each.
going for number 2?
Stage Stars Weekly Challenge. Do it in a
You,
row.
you ready?
Stage Stars Weekly Challenge.
That's 3.
Stage Stars Weekly Challenge. Stage Stars Weekly Challenge.
5 going in.
Oh, that is
my
not
God,
nice.
disgusting.
Stage Stars Weekly Challenge.
Number 6.
You can come a lot with those cheeks.
He looks like a little hamster.
Stage Stars Weekly Challenge. Come on, keep on, come.
I have chubby cheeks.
Stage Stars Weekly Challenge.
Hang on, was that all in?
That's all in.
Say it again.
Stage Stars Weekly Challenge.
Okay, that's 7.
Oh, the noises.
Stop taking photos of me. Stage Stars Weekly Challenge.
He's on 8.
I can't breathe. Oh my god, I can't breathe.
Can we stick one up his nose?
Stage Stars Weekly Challenge.
Can we hear that? I don't think I can understand that.
I hate Scott Rupert. Stage Stars Weekly Challenge.
Okay. On 9.
I'm so sorry, dentist.
What? I'm so sorry, dentist. That was.
Stage Stars Weekly Challenge.
Number 10
Oh,
going in.
Disgusting. It's going to dribble everywhere.
The Stage Stars Weekly Challenge.
Pardon?
Ah!
I'm snorting.
You going for another one?
Yeah.
Ah!
I think this is 11 now. I've lost count. Oh, this is grim.
Stage Stars.
Okay, and that's James gone. This is the point where we forgot we needed a bowl.
Get me a bag quick.
Okay, moving
I
on.
No, James.
James, what are you doing?
Get me a
Moving
bag.
on to Rosina.
Oh no. James is in.
There you go, Rosina. Number 1.
How many was that? 10.
10, yeah.
That's quite good actually.
Stage Stars Weekly Challenge.
2.
Stage Stars Weekly Challenge. I'm
Number
failing
3.
already. Stage Stars Weekly Challenge.
Number 4.
Stage Stars Weekly Challenge.
Number 5.
I can't. Stage Stars Week.
Come on, spit it out, girl.
No, let her go. She's gonna make it. She's not gonna make it.
You actually taken?
I think maybe give up there, Rosina.
Oh, don't put it on me. You take the bag.
Are we gone? Yeah, she's gone on 5. James is in the lead. This is going to be insufferable. Please, Sophie, win.
That's disgusting.
Number 1.
Stage Stars Weekly Challenge.
Number 2.
Oh, that's wet. Stage Stars Weekly Challenge.
I'm not sure this makes great podcast, if I'm honest. Number 3.
Stage Stars Weekly Challenge.
Number 4.
Oh.
What was that?
Squelch.
Stage Stars Weekly Challenge.
Number 5.
Painful. Stage Stars Weekly Challenge.
Number 6.
Stage Stars Weekly Challenge.
Number 7.
I think I've got indigestion.
Stage Stars Weekly Challenge.
No, she didn't
Number
say
8.
weekly. She
Yep.
went
I
weekly.
heard it perfectly.
Stage Stars Weekly Challenge.
Perfect. Number
How are we
9.
accepting these?
They're like popping out.
Stage Stars Weekly Challenge.
No.
Yeah, that was fine.
Oh my
Number
God.
10. This is to level with James.
Stage Stars Weekly.
No, no way.
Yeah, that counts. I don't think you're going to fit another one in. I think this might get messy. I think this is a bad idea. We've
Our last one's short,
got to
but
hear this if it's going to be for the win. Right. That doesn't count. And that's 10. That's equal to James. Well done, Sophie.
That should be
Elvin.
9.
And going in, number 1.
Number 1. Oh,
Stage Size Weekly Challenge.
Scott win this
Number
because he's
2.
got a massive gob.
Stage Size Weekly Challenge.
Number 3.
Stage Size Weekly Challenge.
Number 4.
Stage Size Weekly Challenge.
Number 5.
Stage Size Weekly Challenge.
Number 6.
Stage Size Weekly Challenge.
Number 7.
Stage Size Weekly Challenge.
Number 8.
Stage Size Weekly Challenge.
Are we counting that? Because I definitely didn't hear anything.
Number 9.
I'd.
Stage Size Weekly Challenge.
That's all I'm hearing. I'm hearing a pup.
Number 10.
A child seal.
Stage Size.
I spat! You spat on me!
Stage
He sounds like tobacco!
Size Weekly Challenge.
Oh, just stop because this is bad eyesight.
What's this? 11. 11. Oh, that's an extra large one.
It's like a disc.
It's 2 together. Don't be sick. Don't be sick.
So if you can win the challenge if you eat one of the marshmallows.
Number 11. This is. Spit them out.
No, that's disgusting.
No.
This is unhealthy.
See, I think that counts because I heard what you said.
Oh, get lost, Sophie!
Oh, dribbling! That's attractive.
So, as per the warning last week, please kids, don't try this at home. Definitely go to a friend's house that's just had wooden flooring fitted.
Can I have a marshmallow?
Do you really want to eat marshmallows after that? That's put me off for life. I will never eat another marshmallow again. That was grim.
Oh, don't put it near me.
Right, okay, moving quickly on, because this podcast is deteriorating by the second. Number 4, make Scott laugh. I hope you got your jokes ready. And we're starting with James.
Scott.
Come on then.
My granddad's got a heart of a lion and a lifelong zoo ban.
I don't get it.
So, like, he's ripped the heart off the lion and put it in.
It wasn't very funny, that's the key.
I thought that was a good one.
Rosina?
Rosina,
Knock knock.
who's there?
Little old lady.
Little old lady who?
Little.
Well, I didn't know you could yodel.
Oh, I got that! I said that, didn't I?
No, yeah, you ruined it. So quiet down in the cheap seats, please. Sophie?
Why should you never trust an atom?
Why should you never trust an atom?
Because they intelligent atom.
So, for the second week in a row, we've had 3 unfunny jokes. And the winner of this week, purely because it got interrupted, was Rosina's. Well done,
Yay.
Rosina.
I
You
won
won
something.
week 3.
Well done, Rosina.
You meant to.
Okay.
She said, "Who's
Next, alright. Go on. Are you getting back into a sulk?
there?" She said, "Who's there?" and I said, "Who's there?"
Now you know what it's like for us in the quiz every week. Right. Next little feature is Ask Us Anything. And kindly, lots of you wrote us questions at Stage Stars during the session this week. So we're going to answer them now. We haven't looked at these beforehand, so we have no idea what's coming out. So if I say, oh, we can't do that one, it may well be that it's slightly risque for the pre-Watershed podcast.
Oh, an egghead isn't?
Number 1. So this is to James.
Oh, brilliant. Oh, no. I'm not answering this. I bet.
I'm not going to mention the person who asked this question. You will see why when I've asked it. So,
What does it say?
right, this is a question for James. James, can you come close to the mic and I just want you to go with your gut instinct as the answer. You ready?
Rosina's the one who said Henry VIII. I'm not...
So, James, your question is, what are you most looking forward to about marrying Sophie?
What? I don't understand how that's funny.
Are you marrying me?
So I think that was probably meant to say to Scott rather than to James.
Just
What are you most looking forward to about marrying Sophie, though, James?
That's amazing.
just to live every day with Sophie, wake up, eat pancakes, and listen to love songs.
Whereas I am just interested in her sense of humour. Okay.
Oh, that's amazing.
Question 2.
I didn't write that.
No, I know you didn't write that.
Okay. I wish I had. That's
Obviously.
hilarious.
Right, okay. This is to everyone, I think. Why did you all start Stage Stars? So why did you join, I'm guessing? James?
My mum thought I was a drama queen when I was young, so she just made me...
All right, fair enough. It was a truthful answer from James. Rosina?
Oh no, I was 4, so I think I was forced into it.
This is sounding really good so far. Both parents forced children into it. Sophie, go on, finish us off with a hat trick.
Well, it was my lifelong ambition. No, I didn't actually know what Stage Stars was until about a couple of hours before it actually started, and some of my friends from school were going, so I just went along as well, and that was it. I liked it.
And why did the question actually says, why did you start Stage Stars? Well, in terms of starting Stage Stars, I started it because I'd helped out at other children's theatre groups in Plymouth, and I found they were either charging a lot of money for what they were providing, or that actually the focus wasn't on the kids and what they wanted, it was just on it as a business. So I started Stage Stars to kind of challenge both of those things. Thank you very much for your question. No idea who asked it. Your name wasn't on it. Okay. Ooh, that's a good question. This kind of is a would you rather... Well, it is a would you rather question, but it is a good question, so I'll ask it in this section. Would you rather forget all your old Stage Star memories or be unable to create new ones?
Oh,
that's hard.
That's a good question.
That's easy.
Go on.
Forget the old ones.
Why? Why was it so easy? I don't know I can answer that quickly.
Because what's the point in staying at Stage Stars? Oh no, you're not staying at Stage Stars. So you got to leave Stage Stars.
No, do you just forget all the other ones? Oh yeah, I guess you would have to.
You'd have to leave Stage Stars.
Oh, okay. Maybe that makes it easier then.
Yeah, I would forget.
Yeah, fair
Yeah.
enough.
Ones.
Okay.
But good
Wait, I thought it was a good question, Katie, but James has absolutely destroyed it. So sorry about that.
Oh,
Yeah,
she's
sorry.
got lovely writing. Look at that.
Yeah, not really the point in this feature.
It's actually really tiny in real life.
Right.
In real life.
Okay.
That's funny.
This is open to everyone, so anyone can pick this one up. What is your funniest Stage Star memory?
When I'm a drop that hook. No, that was funny.
Anyone? I mean, mine is during Jack and the Beanstalk, the first time we did it in the Globe Theatre, and we had a beanstalk that was then winched up into the flies, because we had the bit of, or they call them gods or flies, just above the stage where you can winch things up in the Globe. And as he was called Nonda, as he was winding the beanstalk up, it got stuck on the backdrop and took the backdrop up with it, and sort of, it didn't rip the backdrop, but this backdrop sort of bent in half and went upwards with the beanstalk, and we just had to try and carry on with a half-destroyed backdrop. Anyone else?
Sat side stage, on the floor, no one could see me, someone booted me in the face, and then I had to go on stage with I couldn't feel my nose.
What show is that?
Beauty and the Beast.
Funny times. It's a question for me from Jasmine, and it's, what do you prefer to play, good or bad? That's a good question. Do you know what? It's a real cop-out, because I'm kind of not answering your question, but I prefer to play funny, and I kind of think you can get away with playing good or bad as funny, because King Rat was a little bit funny. And this year I'm playing Jake, and I really, really enjoy playing Jake. I think my favourite part I've ever played is Buttons, and he's a good character. So the answer to your question would probably be good, purely because I enjoy playing Buttons, but I really enjoy playing King Rat as well. So, but good question. Right, few more left on this one, and we've got, for everyone, have you ever messed up or forgotten words on stage? And what show?
No.
James, you've never learnt your words.
Yeah, I don't learn them, but I know them for the show.
I can remember last week when we did that. It wasn't a show, but when we performed in the mall, and I just blanked all the words because I was really nervous, and I made up all the words. I made up a new song. So yeah, I did then.
Yeah, I mean,
I can't remember in a show.
Yeah, I think you always go in knowing the words, and you always try to do your best, and then it's one of the skills we try and teach at Stage Stars, that you can then, if something does go wrong, you can ad-lib or improvise out of it, so it shouldn't hopefully be that obvious that you have forgotten the words. But I think that happens in every show. I think the worst thing I've ever done, and it's going back over 10 years now, I was playing a part in Magna Carta, and I had to go and get changed for the next scene, and for some reason 2 pages got skipped on the scene that was happening, so they went to the next scene much quicker than normal, and therefore I wasn't ready, so I actually didn't go on for the next scene, even though the whole scene was to do with my character. And actually it was a lady called Sue Nowder was there at the time, and she had to get out of it. So if you're listening, Sue, there is no chance she's listening to this, but if you are listening, Sue, well done. You did improvise very well out of that particular situation. Well done, Sue.
Yeah, go on, Sue.
Okay, and the last question I can see, apologies if we haven't missed your question, we will make sure we answer it next week.
There's a couple on the Facebook swap.
Yeah, we'll do them next week, I think.
Yeah.
So, the last written down question we've got this week.
Wait, let me have a look.
Is Summer your favourite student? Try and guess who it's from. Obviously, Summer. It does say that. I've read that literally word for word.
I do like summer school, yeah. I don't know if it's my favourite out of the 4, but yeah, summer schools are always really enjoyable.
Good. Anyone want to try and trump that funny answer?
I don't have favourites, but Summer, yes, you are lovely.
I mean, I do have favourites, and you're not one of them, Summer. No, I think if you genuinely speak to any member of staff, we're so lucky with all the students at Stage Stars that we couldn't pick favourites, because there are so many uniquely individual and brilliant things about all of you that you can't compare each other, because you're all brilliant. Okay, little bit deep for our last question, but there we go. And we're moving on to... Oh, no, it's Couch Potato Catchphrase. Now, those of you that watched or listened to Couch Potato Catchphrase last week
Toad in the
will
hole.
know how terrible a feature it was and how I promised it wouldn't come back. Well, this week we are going to try it once more. And I do, though, it goes as badly as last time. We will never do it again. So, let's hear your beeps. James, what's your beep? No, all that's done is you've hit a glass table with a microphone on, so they've just got massive feedback.
That's my beep feedback. Alright. Did you get that?
No. Okay. Sophie, what's your beep?
Exterminate.
And Rosina, what's your beep? Perfect. 2 sensible beeps. And James is also playing. And question number 1. Mr. Chips is walking down the road. Oh, just to recap the rules, if you didn't watch last week, you have 2 guesses maximum and then you're frozen out of the round. So, round number 1, Mr. Chips is walking down the road when he hears a loud noise. He turns around to see what it is. As he looks, he sees a big truck coming down the road. It's an American-style truck without anything covering the back. On top of it are some musicians. A drummer, guitarist, bass and singer. As it comes closer, it slows down at the traffic lights. Mr. Chips is acting silly and runs over to them and jumps onto the vehicle. Naughty Mr. Chips. He's jumping onto the musician's truck. The truck is an American truck, so therefore not called a truck. And it's full of musicians. And he's jumping on and off this musician truck.
Shh, shh.
Yeah.
Is it jumping on the bass?
No, but oh no, it isn't. You were actually vaguely close.
Exterminate.
Yeah.
Jumping on the bandwagon.
Jumping on the bandwagon is correct. Well done. Right, actually we got one of them.
Yeah, I see what you're saying now.
Okay.
I don't.
But,
Wagon.
Oh yeah.
Brilliant. Thanks for that. I'm glad I got your approval as well. Round number 2. Sophie's in the lead. 1-0. Mr. Chips loves his pets. He has a bird, a cat, a dog, and a hamster. He loves them so much he carries them everywhere with him in a holdall. Lately, however, they've been misbehaving and attacking each other. The bird argues with the cat and the cat argues with the dog. One day on the bus, he gets so fed up with all these arguments, he puts his hand in and grabs the hamster and takes it out. Then he grabs the dog and takes him out. Finally, he grabs the bird. He ties the top of the bag up, refusing the cat's exit. When he gets home, after the cat...
Exterminate.
Yeah.
Letting the cat out of the bag.
Yay! 2-0 to Sophie. It's good, isn't it? That one was good.
That was good.
I like the band,
That
but I
was
don't
good.
understand it all.
What, letting the cat out of the bag?
I don't know what that is.
Telling a secret that you giving it away too soon.
Do you know what? This feature might stay. It's working this week.
I like it.
Round 3. Mr. Chips goes into a cafe. This is really easy. Well, I thought the other 2 were really easy. Rosina, just chip in when you can, love.
Chipping.
Mr. Chips goes into a cafe and buys his favourite drink, a nice mug of PG Tips. The waitress takes his order and he waits. Mr. Chips is very fussy with his drink. He likes the milk added first, then the water, and then the bag.
Exterminate.
Yeah.
It's not my cup of tea.
Have you read these?
No, they're just really good.
Oh, it is, yeah. It's not my cup of tea. I'll finish it. He also likes 5 spoons of sugar. The lady eventually comes over to him with a big cup. Mr. Chips looks inside, swirls it around and has a sip. He gives it back. What's wrong? Asks the waitress. This doesn't belong to me, says Mr. Chips. It does, says the waitress. I assure you it doesn't, replies Mr. Chips. It must be someone else's. Did you get that one, Rosina?
Yeah, that was good.
There aren't many with tea in them, so when you said tea, I thought...
Okay, last one. I mean, no one can actually win, but just to salvage some sort of respect. Mr. Chips is going for a night... Let's say Sophie's frozen out of this one, because it'll probably be funnier. It's not making comedy gold at the moment, because she's just getting them right.
Sorry.
Mr. Chips is going for a nice bite to eat in the park with his friends. When they get there, they find a spot to sit down in. It's lovely and warm, and they decide to eat. He begins to unpack his hamper. First, he takes out some drink for everyone. Next comes some sausage rolls, some coleslaw, carrots, salad, pickle, chutney, pork pies, pasties. His 3 friends and he eagerly await to see what's left. He removes the final item. 1, 2, 3 sandwiches. He takes 3 sandwiches out of the hamper for his 4 friends. So they're sat down in a field, all 4 of them. He's taken out lots of other food from a hamper. They're sat on a blanket in a field. He's taken food out of the hamper. And then the final item between the 4 of them are 3 sandwiches. Sophie, would you know it if you could?
I don't have a clue.
Perfect. So they're on a field, on a blanket. He's taken lots of food out and he's laid it across the blanket. And then between the 4 friends, they have 3 sandwiches. And there are 4 of them. And there's only 3. Nope. Do you know what?
No.
I'm not going to say the answer to that. And if you do know it at home, please comment on either YouTube or Facebook with the answer, just so I know I'm not mad. I think that's really easy. I think that one's really good. I think that was the best one.
No, I don't have a clue.
Do you understand what we're doing, James?
You do too much. Pork pie, sausage rolls, chicken, chutney. I just get confused. I thought it was to do with chutney for a
You're
bit.
just feeling hungry now.
I thought it was to do with pork pies.
Okay, last 2 features and we're spiralling out of control towards 50 minutes again. Would you rather?
Oh.
Sophie, your would you rather first, and would you rather be without elbows or be without knees?
Can I practice? Knees.
What?
Comedy gold. Moving on. Why knees?
Because I went like this with my elbows, pulled them in a bit, realised, no, that's a bit trouble. But my knees...
Whereas knees that bend so you can move.
I could walk, I could just walk with straight legs, just be marching.
Well, you could move your arms like that.
Yeah, but I would hit people, exterminate. Maybe I will. I don't know, I would go about my knees, I think.
Okay, Rosina. Would you rather live 1 life that lasts 1,000 years or live 10 lives that last 100 years each?
10 lives.
Why?
Because they'd all be different.
That's a good shout. I'd
The
definitely
same
be a
one
criminal.
would be so boring.
Well, not if you made it good.
Yeah, but just drag on a bit.
Would you be 1,000 years old?
Drag on a bit, yeah, I guess.
Would you look 1,000 years old?
No, you always look 20.
No, I'd still go with 10 lives.
But why'd you ask the question then?
Don't know.
James, final would you rather. Sorry, if you're actually still listening 48 minutes in, well done. You win some sort of award. James, would you rather have hair nowhere on your body or be very hairy all over and not be able to shave?
It's a good question.
Kind of depends. Some girls.
Well, I think no girls fancy you, so I wouldn't bring that into the equation.
Would I rather be hairy or not hairy?
Well, that's essentially the question. But you are like completely bald, no
Proper
hair on your
hairy.
head,
And
nothing.
you're not allowed to shave.
Or like
Oh, bald.
8. Yeah. No
No
hair
eyebrows.
anywhere on your body.
No eyebrows.
No eyebrows, no nothing. No armpit hair, nothing. Or
I'd rather have no hair.
No hair.
No, sorry, hair.
But you're
Hair
not allowed
everywhere,
to shave.
but like, yeah, can't shave everywhere, like coming out your shoulders, your
You basically
ears,
Yeah, you
coming
would
out
be-
your nose.
A big ball of hair.
Oh, right. Then I'd have none. No hair.
Right, you've given 3 different answers to a 2-answer question.
No hair.
Why?
There are a few people out there that don't really have hair. Like they've got like blonde eyebrows, but it looks like they've got no eyebrows. Like, yours are a little bit like that, actually. If you were hairy all over, no girl will go after you. Some people kind of like the Jason Statham look.
So James is doing it for the
People-
girls.
Well, yeah.
Final round, and we will try and do this as quickly as we can. Sophie's fascinating fact.
Oh yeah.
Oh god.
Okay, these are better than last time. Don't you worry.
They can't be any worse.
You breathe on average 5 million times a year.
Hang
Wow,
on.
changed my life.
Right. So 5 million times a year.
Don't question the fact.
I'm not questioning the fact. I'm just trying to. So, like, divide it by 12 to work out, or divide it by 52 to divide how many times that is per week.
Like, or
Yes,
just,
that's what breathing is, Rosina.
or just like every time you breathe in, or is it in and out one?
Oh,
Oh, that's a fair point.
okay. It might be
It's
10
in
million.
and out.
It might be 2.5
In
million.
and out's one.
That's a breath, is it?
Yeah, you think I'm stupid? That is actually a valuable question.
Yeah, we do think you're stupid. Let's rewind a bit.
She's got 5 in the quiz so far, James. Leave her alone.
Over 3 weeks. Born with. Okay, when you're born,
Yeah.
you have 300 bones. When you're an adult, you've only got 206.
Yeah.
Well,
I think
I've
that's
got 2
true.
less because you took my knees away a minute ago. 206 bones. Interesting, isn't it?
Say again. When you're
When you're born,
Yeah.
300 bones.
Yeah.
When you're an adult, you've got 206.
Where do they go? 206. You use 94 bones.
I think they move into one bone.
Develop.
2 bones turn into 1.
Oh, I thought you like broke like loads of bones.
No, no,
Are they your teeth aren't a bone, are they?
no. Doesn't count. Okay, ready for the next one?
No, your teeth isn't a bone.
These
you
are fascinating, aren't
stupid.
they? These are fascinating, aren't they? These are fascinating. Right. This is a good one. An average person spends 2 weeks waiting for lights to change from red to green.
What? I'm
Traffic
sorry,
lights,
but if
traffic
you're
lights.
stuck at traffic lights for 2 weeks, you'd go through. There is no way someone waits 2 weeks for a traffic light to
Do
change.
you really not understand that? Or are you joking? Alright, okay. That's the end of my fact.
Okay, so it's another week done. I genuinely don't think there was very much funny in this one at all. So we probably won't do another one of these, but thank you very much for bearing with us. Next week, if we do one, it will be live from the Sound House. And when I say live, I mean, of course, pre-recorded. But we will be at the Sound House doing the get-in for the pantomime. So it'll be a very special week next week for the podcast. And from me and everyone else on the team for this week, it's goodbye.
See you later.